What is identity investing? If there were no Bitcoin, there wouldn't be anything for Tesla fans to day trade. Bitcoin was a gift from the liquidity gods to people who love their Macs and Apple products. It was the perfect identity investment, and people would evangelize about it, almost like a vegan or CrossFitter, as being something so prolific and impactful. It answered all their sci-fi dreams for alternative currencies and would revolutionize any sovereign nation's central banks. To most of the world, it's still considered frontier, as there's little to no regulatory oversight at the time of this writing. Most of the participants are retail middle-class investors, and only a small number of whales control most of the movements in price. It certainly has come into its own, perhaps, with the pandemic providing a tailwind. But it's the retail middle-class investor who winds up paying for all the research and development first, in the form of trading losses, before Elon Musk moves in. The stock market has become its own speculative engine because, as we've learned, if you fractionalize everything, you can get more people to invest. That means more fees. Who pays the most fees? The middle class. Overdraft fees, user fees, and those kinds of things. Crowdfunding has democratized early-stage investing, which is good, but it's a double-edged sword. The other side of the coin is what it does to investors who do not know what they're doing. They think that they're buying something of value when they're not. If it's so good, then why isn't Warren Buffett investing in it? Investments that have a minimum level, like $500 or even $2,000, are for unsophisticated investors, some of the most irrational investors you'll ever meet. And since they don't have a lot of money, when the companies offering these investments blow up, no one is going to prop up the stock or unit price with a huge capital injection. They just don't see the value because they're looking at it as a short-term relationship. It's like dating for the guy who doesn't want a relationship but only wants a one-night stand. The interests are mismatched.